'cause you were born with mischief in your eyes and fire in your veins.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to something a little different. So, it's Saturday, October 3rd when I'm recording this. I'm probably going to put this up after my September book haul, but I have another haul for you guys because our library just had a book sale today, and we went and I picked up a ton of books. I mean, not a ton, but enough that I feel like it deserves a haul. And yeah, and that way I can put these books away instead of piling them up, getting ready for my book haul at the end of the month, because, yeah. So, the first book I have is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Ultimate Guide. I don't know if this is actually by Rick Riordan, but it's just really cool. And Disney Hyperion makes it, and it's just got all kinds of information about the Percy Jackson series in it, and I was like, hey, why not for a buck? I might as well buy it because I love the series. After that, I have something that has been on my TBR for a little while now, and I've just had a lot of trouble finding a copy of it, and that is Artemis Fowl by Eoin Colfer. I admit I have never read these books, so when I saw the first one at my library book sale, I picked it up because I was having such a hard time finding it, as I said. Like, to the point where I probably would have had to get it on ebook just to read it. After that, and yes, I got the movie version of this cover because the other one was just so trashed it wasn't worth buying, and this one's a little trash too, but I got Inkheart by Cornelia Funk. I have not read this series. I think I might have started Inkheart when I was younger and just didn't finish it. But I've heard a lot of good things about this series, especially from the Bookworm's buddy, who just read the first two of them, and I think she's reading the third one now. But I decided that since I found it there, I was going to pick it up and give it a shot. And they only had Inkheart, or else I would have probably bought all three of them. After that, I got The Incredible Journey by Sheila Burnford, because dogs and cats, and the original Incredible Journey movie has an English Bull Terrier in it, just like Bella. I mean, the Bull Terrier in it is white, Bella is black and white, but it's a Bull Terrier, and yeah, so I picked the book up while it was there. It's a very short book, so I will probably get to it sometime this month and read it pretty fast. It seems it's going to be an incredibly fast, incredibly sad read for me. After that, I picked up a book I have already read and reviewed on the channel, but that is The Giver by Lois Lowry, because why not? And I could only find Gathering Blue as well, but I decided not to pick that up because, yeah, I just... and I was at the point where I didn't want to look and make sure it was the second one. And I think it is, but still. So I picked up The Giver, because I've already read it and I loved it, and it's one of my favorite classic novels. After that, I picked up A Ring of Endless Light by Madeleine L'Engle, as well as Troubling a Star by Madeleine L'Engle. I have said that she is a favorite author of mine, not my absolute favorite, not in my top 5, but I do love her work. I love the Wrinkle in Time series, so I picked these two up because, yeah. And I don't know if these... I think these are in the same series. I think this is a separate series she does. But, yeah. Don't know for sure, though. And don't really feel like looking right now because it does not say it in the back of the book like it does with the Wrinkle in Time series. So there we go. After that, I picked up a sequel book to a book that I have never read, but I have seen the movie to, and I never knew had a sequel. I just thought that Disney just messed around with it and decided to make sequel movies. But that is The Starlight Bargain by Jody Smith. This is actually the sequel to the book, The 101 Dalmatians, which is what Disney based the movie off of, but there are some differences in the books. I have not actually read The 101 Dalmatians, but I have heard about it a lot. That is another book that Stacy Plays did on her Bookcraft series for Minecraft. And so I really wished that they had The 101 Dalmatians there too, but these are all obviously donated books, so I can't complain. I still got the sequel, and it's in really nice condition, and I'm excited to read this. And my legs are cramping up from holding this pile of books. After that, I got another book that has been on my TBR for a little while to reread, and that is Speak by Laurie Halse Anderson. I have read this book before. I read it in grade school, and I don't remember a lot about it, but I do know the premise of it. I do remember the premise, and I do remember I really liked it. So I am going to reread it, and, and I felt it was worth buying myself a copy while it was there. And paperbacks were like $3 for $1. After that, I picked up a book that is in a series that I am currently trying to get through all of the books I own of, and they happened to have book 9 of, I think it's 11. I want to say there's only 11 of them. There might be 12. But that is Destined by PC and Kristen Cast. Like I said, this is the 9th book in the series, and I had the first 8, so I was like, okay, I'll buy it. Why not? Hardcovers were $1. I'll take it. After that is 3 books in a series. These are a little out of order because I just grabbed the ones that they had. First off, I got a new copy of The Mists of Avalon by Marion Zimmer Bradley because my copy of it is so old. It was my mother's copy, and it is just kind of falling apart. So I picked up a copy of this when I found it because I was like, oh yes, I need this. I need it. I love this. I actually have not read the book, but I have seen the movie multiple times. I am in love with the movie, and Mom said that the book kind of is a lot of the same stuff, so I'm definitely going to be reading this very, very soon. This is already in my TBR jar, so there we go. And after that, I got what I think is the 3rd book in the series. I actually did not check before starting to film this, but I want to say this is book 3. I'm trying to see if it says. Yeah, because I think The Forest House is the 2nd one. I don't know, but this is Lady of Avalon by Marion Zimmer Bradley as one of the sequels to The Mists of Avalon, and we actually did not know it was a series until I shelved The Mists of Avalon on Goodreads, and I was like, oh, hey, Mom, look, it's a series. So, interested to get into it, and we will definitely be finding the rest of the physical copies and buying them when we can, but yeah. And also, I got another one of the Mists of Avalon books called Sword of Avalon. This is not by Marion Zimmer Bradley herself. Someone took over the series. Diana L. Paxson took over the series after Marion Zimmer Bradley died, I think. So this is a different take, I guess. I don't know for sure. But this one came out in 2009. So this is definitely a series that is still going on. And I think this is book 7 in the series, but like I said, I just grabbed whatever ones I could find. So we will definitely be getting the rest of them as we go along and as we can find them on Amazon or on Thrift Books or anything, as long as we can get them, pretty much. So that is it for this mini book haul. This mini book haul was pretty dang long, I have to say. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. And I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye, everyone.
'cause you were born with mischief in your eyes and